would be so nice to see Bonnie Lashay or anybody in the spotlight and doing interviews if they were on a positive level. But everywhere she goes, it's a method to the madness. It's a madness of a method of just character assassinating, and in particular, Chriseanrock. And now Blueface, she's really saying stuff like she's making me feel like she low key is mad at the whole situation. She's starting to figure it out, and she is gonna throw him under the bus too. And especially if he gets out and things don't go her way, she's definitely she's going to throw Blueface way under the bus. She has already, by the allegations of what she said that Tasiki and Chrisean did with Blueface. That is shocking, unbelievable, and I can't believe Bonnie Lashay would even get up on any podcast and say such a thing. But they're allowing her to do it. So you really can't also be mad at her. You got to be mad at the people that are allowing her, welcoming her into their house to even spread they might be the truth or rumors.
It's it firsthand. I don't know what to say about it.
Yo, I'm a civilian, right? But yeah,
recently, we can get into you now.
Oh, dun dun
Recently.
dun. Wait about that one, the 42 Duff one.
No. Don't try to get off of it now because you was trying.
Yeah, we're for it.
Oh my God, you guys.
Listen, so recently, you got a tattoo on.
TMZ, baby mama, we made it.
No jumper.
So
Shade
Blueface's girlfriend,
Wow,
Bonnie, gets a tattoo to counter Chrisean's face portrait.
Right now.
First,
You think you showed out more than Chrisean?
first of all, it was my idea. She stole my idea.
When did she?
Her face, because
Stop
originally I was
lying.
like, should I get a tat on my face, my neck? Like, I'm asking, my supporters, like,
Yeah.
where I should get it. And then, like, a few days later, she comes out with it on her face, thinking she went up in me. Like, girl, this is regardless of what you do. So go ahead, do what you do, but I'm not going nowhere. So at the end of the day, I put it where only he could see it because I think it's really cute, and also it doesn't draw too much attention. I'm still marketable. I didn't lose my value.
I think she upped hers.
I think
So-
she didn't.
Well, you
I
and Blue
think you can
have
only
been-
go so far
Yeah.
with a tat on your face.
So is it shaded
maybe for
in?
the
How
meantime.
far? How far can you go with a tattoo on your face?
He could see it because I think it's really cute, and also it doesn't draw too much attention. I'm still marketable. I didn't lose my value.
I think she upped hers.
I think
So-
she didn't.
Well, you
I
and Blue
think you can
have
only
been-
go so far
Yeah.
with a tat on your face.
So is it shaded
maybe for
in?
the
How
meantime.
far? How far can you go with a tattoo?
This is really funny how Bonnie Lashay, she's like everyone's stealing from her. She's saying that Blueface had, and I already said this before, even with the music that, Bonnie Lashay made with Blueface, if she never signed a contract, she can literally hear her voice on tracks with Blueface's work, not even get paid no royalties. And if this is in fact true that Jaidyn Alexis' song was her idea, then okay, but you look like you're just going around here saying everyone stole from you, like you're the victim. You sound like a dum-dum. You look like a dum-dum. And every time you get on these podcasts, you're getting laughed at, not laughed with, because they know you're going on a smear campaign. They know that probably a lot of what you're saying is not going to check out and that you're lying. They think it's comical, but it's bringing up their rating for them to benefit. Not really you. I haven't really seen too much you have gotten, Bonnie Lashay, out of this deal.
Really
Bust it
don't.
right
I think
there.
her losing the 300K followers is like a big deal.
No, I
she
don't
lost
care about
300K?
her followers.
it was a combination of a lot of things. It wasn't just one thing. A lot of stuff happened this week, kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was a lot.
On top of that, like, I just feel like
It's
she's
probably
not
fake.
marketable. That's my opinion.
Okay, so the people want to know, like, so are you Blueface's ex? Or are you his?
I'm his girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
We've been off and on.
Okay, so how do you feel about Chriseanrock moving back in to?
I feel like she
Blueface's
needs
spot?
help.
Fake.
And
Let me tell you
I feel
guys
like the help
what really
needs to be
happened.
helped.
I'm gonna tell you guys what
Yeah,
really
the
happened.
help
Okay, we're
needs
gonna
the help.
we're gonna clear this up right now. So, Bonnie and Blue have been messing around here and there. Bonnie had her own relationship. Blue had his own relationship, but they've been good friends for so many years that they always like connect, right? Reconnect, right? Before Blue goes to jail, they got really, really close, like talking about hanging out again every single day and all this stuff like this. So
and I'm not going nowhere.
He tells Bonnie the night before Sharp's interview when he came to our hotel room, he tells Bonnie, I don't Chrisean.
Literally,
that baby is not my baby. And he's like, but I just did a big deal and we have to sell Crazy in Love 3 for the new network that bought
Basically,
it.
they need everyone to believe that they're together.
So he goes to jail and he's convinced that because he's been tricking everyone for the last 2-3 years that we were just going to fall for it. Zeus is no longer messing with them. They resold it to a new network and the network executives were pissed. They were like, you guys aren't together. You disowned the baby. You're with Jaidyn now. And Blue's like, well, I'm going to fake a whole scene. Jaden's going to go with the girl. I'm going to go to jail. We're going to trick everyone and think Chrisean's back together.
So he said that he was going to go to jail in the middle, amidst the controversy.
Yeah, because they all knew he was going to go to jail. He was going to turn himself in, and the record labels were kind of concerned about how he's going to be able to pull off the big reveal for the Crazy in Love 3, knowing that now you have Jaidyn he proposed to, right?
So the record label gets paid off Crazy in Love?
There's a plan.
So this your boyfriend.
So this could make sense, in my opinion. I don't believe it because, like I said, I don't hear it from the horse's mouth. I don't hear it from Blueface's side or Chriseanrock. They're not here to defend themselves or this company that wrote this whole deal off. But it does make sense how everything played out with Jaidyn and the Buki being set in the picture to make it look like Jaidyn left Blueface prior to him going to jail, which it did look like that. She did actually, even if it was a storyline, she did leave Blueface before he even went to jail. And he ended up messing with Chrisean, and they got missing, and they brought in the New Year's together, right? So this whole story here could be true because of the Crazy Love in 3 series or show, whatever you want to call it, that they have going on that they wanted to get popping. However, they're all sitting back and looking at all this crazy mess, and we could have sat down at a round or oval shaped table and told the same scenario as they did. So it's not like they're telling us anything behind the scenes. We're seeing it play out, and we're wondering, is Jaidyn being with this Buki set up, placed there, and Chriseanrock and Blueface now back together, him not wanting her to work, wanting to work things out with her and their relationship? Is that a setup put there and done for a purpose, for a money grab? We all are saying the same thing that they're saying. This is not anything that's really being exposed, but it is being exposed. If it's the truth, she's confirming it, Bonnie Lashay and her cousin, Jessica West. That's if she's confirming it.
Trying to figure out, no, because I'm trying to see where the sense is made.
What I'm saying,
we're on those statements, but we're not going to give no
yes,
statements
right.
either.
So what I'm saying is that specifically they had a deal for the new season of Crazy in Love, right?
Yeah.
That was on Zeus, the first 2 seasons. And then the 3rd season that's coming out was bought by a different network, right?
Yeah.
And Blue is now with Jaidyn already, right? We all know this. He proposed at the Rams game. And then the network was concerned because how are you going to do a season 3 of Crazy in Love when now you're with Jaidyn? You get it? It doesn't make sense.
Or was that a play too?
Yeah.
Or was that the play that made Crazy in Love sell too?
Exactly. But listen, and then so Bonnie,
that's beside the point.
Yeah, he tells Bonnie, I'm going to get back with Chrisean. I'm going to make it look like I'm going to get back with her because we have to solidify the network deal. Do you get it? And so Bonnie decided to come out and start telling everyone their business. That's really what happened. She just blew up the spot. Yeah. She just felt like she didn't want to be quiet no more.
I don't want to be quiet. I'm like, we've been dealing with each other for a while, off and on. And like, obviously I have my own life. He has his own life.
This is crazy, but I don't now believe that was set up like that because Blueface cannot get away from Chrisean. It's just a proven fact. That is my opinion, but come on, everyone sees it. Every time he has a fallout with Jaidyn, which I think, he does like a lot of men probably do. I know there's been in my life from the past, I'm married now, who they'll pick a fight just so they can be gone somewhere else. It's not like I may have bust seeing it with my own 2 eyes, but a lot of things are sometimes just common sense. And the same thing goes for Blueface. When he wants to be over there with Chriseanrock, things go wrong with Jaidyn. He leaves, and now he's with Chriseanrock. She's on his arm. You know what I'm saying? Flip-flopping. They're not saying anything that's not new, but don't use Chrisean as a pawn for a reality show. if they are doing the right thing, Chriseanrock and Blueface, which they're not. Well, at least Blueface is not. He got himself jammed up. He's in jail, so he can't do no network now, no reality show now. Business deals will follow these two entities. As long as they're a Blueface and Chrisean, there's a money grab for the both of them. They're better together than apart. Jaidyn, yes, she was the main and still is the main chick. If you look at what defines a main chick, the definition of it. But Chriseanrock, I really believe, is where Blueface's heart's at. He just doesn't know how to tell people, I'm in love with this crazy girl. But I also have men naturally tendencies of doing things that doggish men do. That's it. To Jaidyn and Chriseanrock. But I really do I'm in love with Chriseanrock is what I believe. But he doesn't know how to say it because of the embarrassment from the media and from his family. The backlash that it's going to cost him. He clowns people. Now he don't want to be the person to get clowned, Blueface. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why he's like a little kid, hasn't matured in the mind, and he goes along with this whole spill like the audience seems it to look like, by what we view that, I mess with her, but I don't. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like if I'm gonna continue to I'm gonna come out because I have dreams and I have things that I want to do, music and stuff, and I'm not gonna be behind Chrisean or ever.
He literally told Bonnie that it was all a ploy. He literally said with the girl.
He said he dumped her.
Dream and you went for it.
No, he didn't sell me anything.
So he sold you a dream and
he
you
didn't
was like,
sell me anything because nothing was sold.
So he gave it to you for free.
No, listen.
What part of the rent do we pay?
All of it.
Let's see.
Let
me see the receipt. Let me see the receipt.
I'm not gonna show you any receipts.
Let me see the withdrawals out your account. That's what I'm saying. There's
it costs. I'm not about to show you.
There's no receipt.
There's all types of receipts.
What part of the rent does he pay? Because these live with us. No. These got houses.
Doesn't live with him.
She's back in the house.
Those are not
She's back in the house. So I'm trying to figure out.
Chrisean ain't got a house.
Like you're lost.
She rents.
So were you in that?
Yep, we triggered Bonnie Lashay. How does it feel to get triggered?
Wherever she was at, she was renting. First of all, wherever she was at, she was renting. She doesn't live there anymore because she got evicted out of the place. She don't at all. So what are you talking about?
She got evicted.
The thing is, me and Blue are about to get our own house. What are you talking about?
You sound crazy.
Ask Chrisean how. Ask Chrisean.
Let me see telling. Let me see the global telling.
The delusion. It sounds
what
crazy.
What are you talking about?
So look, so let me ask you this.
Okay,
you just
first.
Only real person in podcast history, and I don't know his name. Okay, it doesn't even say it in this title. Podcast history that has said what we would love to say if we could go through the TV or our laptops, computers, and say this to her. The same thing this dude just said. Delusion. And I always say the grand delusion is crazy. It's really crazy out here in these streets, Bonnie Lashay, that you're doing. You have to have several seats, ma'am. Stop. You're making yourself look bad. You're going out bad, sis.
First of all, I want her to answer
I got one
question.
question.
I can't hear.
I need to be getting paid for it.
No.
This is not TNT.
I have one question then. So
okay, make sure it's something I can answer.
yeah. So does Blue?
I'm not spilling that much tea.
So does Blue call you collect?
You're ready.
Do you have any missed calls from Blue?
Yes, I do.
He calls
He's
you
actually
collect?
upset with me right now.
He's mad
because
at her.
I ran my mouth, but I'm not about to be kept a secret.
So you
and I'm not gonna be quiet.
Messages of the
you're gonna be. You get a leaked message. What the text message?
No, we leaked
So
the
when-
audio.
so-
From jail.
There's the
From
audio.
the manager calling her. We
Okay,
leaked it.
when was this?
That wasn't
So he
Blueface.
never
ago.
called from jail though.
He always calls
He
her.
Yes, he
called from jail.
does.
So,
Yes, he does.
So what's the network you pay to get the
don't
jail
pay
call?
any-
He just calls you for free. He just calls through.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, she's
like,
lying.
Like who do you
My
pay?
number?
Yeah, don't
like
tell me.
who? How do you put the money on the phone for him to call?
She said, don't tell.
I'm not saying. Don't worry about how I do
Exactly.
that. Don't.
She's saying that because she doesn't have any money like through Securus. Okay, let's keep it real. We got to keep it real out here in the field. S.L. Davis keeps it real out here in the field. Securus, okay, and you out that's most likely probably the largest inmate collect call service providers that you use when somebody calls you from jail. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean, Bonnie Lashay. She doesn't know because she don't put no money on no Securus or any other inmate account collect call services because she doesn't talk to Blueface. Get it? I love this interview. Shout out to No Jumper.
Hey, so
No,
Exactly
we're gonna get
what?
down there. He's not calling.
Yes,
when was the last time?
Definitely not
When
calling.
was the last time you talked to
Bro,
him?
why you in jail for what?
I put money on his book.
He
It's
definitely
a
is
talking
When was the
about.
last time you talked to
That's a
him?
fan.
That's not no fair.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
fan.
the last time she
Okay.
talked to him, I'll answer it for
When
you.
was the last time you talked to him?
Was when she remember when Chrisean put the picture up that day, and then they followed each other, Blue and her. You guys thought the
Y'all don't
you guys
even know.
don't even know the
Y'all don't even know what y'all are
story.
talking
You're
about.
talking about they're following each
They
other and all of
tricked
that.
us.
Exactly.
The facts
You
are
and
there.
that.
Nobody looking
You're
at that
talking
nigga
about
following
clicking
each other.
buttons on phones. I'm talking.
Yeah, they tricked you into coming into the studio so they could do like all the other podcasts are doing you. Don't you guys notice now they're going on the podcast? They must give you a list because usually before interview, this is what I was told. Just like back in the day, and I'm quite sure they still do it now. They give you a list of what they're going to interview you on prior to the interview. If you're comfortable answering those questions, they'll ask you them. But if you're not, you can say, I don't want you talking about this or that and other. And you do that also because you don't want to be a liability and get sued. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they do that at these kind of podcasts or interviews, but I've been noticing the new thing that people have been doing, right, is inviting her onto their podcast. They're exposing her in a subtle way, and they're asking the questions that they know she's not going to be able to answer because they know she's lying. They're just bringing her onto these podcasts to clown her and allowing her to clown herself, Bonnie Lashay, because she doesn't need any help in that department. They just expose her, clown her. It's like going around. It's like a trend. All the podcasts are doing this. It's a trendy thing now. Get Bonnie Lashay to come onto your podcast, then ask her all the difficult questions that she wasn't going to be prepared for, so we can expose the facial expression, the way she answers the questions, the way she stumbles up in her answer. Her throat starts to get dry. It's all going to come out. It's all going to come out.
Don't feel like she said, I have a career, I have dreams.
Right.
So this is with the little homie. Because you have a career, you have
First of
dreams.
all, that's
and
not
you're not gonna
why.
stand behind Chriseanrock. So I had to clear the air
okay, I
that you're not
understand.
even a Chriseanrock.
I'm beyond her. Talking about
Ooh.
No wham, no rent,
what?
no car from me.
First of all, I can get a lot of these things on my own. I don't
I'm
have to
trying to
use.
get the
The
facts.
thing is, I don't have to use Blue for
it's
those types
all
of things, though.
statistics.
That's what she does.
And where is at least that chain that she did get from Blueface? Did you pawn it? Why aren't you rocking that? You must have pawned that for money when you left Blueface. Well, you never was with him, but when you was on the show and you ended up staying with your little son, you pawned that. I want to see. I hope she listens to this video. I want to see that pendant and chain he gave you. Did you get strapped for cash and pawn it? Probably so.
Thing. That's why she needs a place to stay. That's why she needs clothes. All this and all that. I don't need all of that.
Brick,
Whatever
you
I do,
really have
he
not
helps
did your
me.
homework. She does not own
You
that
have
house. She's
not.
not really
You should do
staying
your
there. The
research
mom
before you
even
come
said
asking
she's
me
not really staying
questions.
there. It's a ploy.
She does not
You're
own the
tripping.
house. We know that.
Yeah,
And-
she's just
okay.
staying there to
We're
convince the
rich.
world that they're
I don't have to
together.
lie about owning anything.
What house are you talking
So
about?
when was the last time you talked to Blue?
Yes, you're tripping.
He's mad at me. This is like a few
like
days
what are we
ago.
talking
No.
about? Houses and all that.
That's all she was doing.
Why weren't you moved into the house?
Because I don't want to be there.
Why didn't you go?
Because I
Yes,
don't
you
want
lying.
to.
You do.
I don't want to be there.
So-
Talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't have to
Y'all
be there.
better
I have
talk
a
about
kid,
it.
And I like to be separate. I don't have to live in no house with Chrisean.
There's nobody there,
I've
right?
been
Nobody
done
there.
that. I've been
There's
there.
nobody
I don't
there.
want to be there.
It'll be all to
I don't
you.
wanna be
There's no
there.
demons
I don't
or
wanna-
nothing.
No, it's not.
You get it steam
It's
clean and
also-
sage.
Yeah, save
No.
that.
They did not believe you this time. You got played. Lying.
He don't want you
You
to be
don't
with
have
Blue.
to believe
He don't
me.
want you to
At
be
the end
with
of the
Blue.
day,
He don't
you
want
don't
you to
I
be
do
with Blue.
want you to.
No,
I was
you
team
don't.
Bonnie.
You will see
You
it.
are Team Bunny.
I'm still
Okay,
Team Bonnie,
don't
but
hit
I'm
my
Team
line when
Bonnie.
you find out the
Nah,
truth.
nigga, you still gonna be my homegirl
No,
regardless.
don't hit my line when you find out the
I'm
truth.
gonna hit
Breaking
your
up
line.
with me
Don't try
right
to
now
play
as a
with
friend
me.
right
I'm gonna
now.
hit your
Don't
line.
play with me.
You hear me,
I
Donnie?
don't have to none of you guys. I didn't even come here to do that. So stop asking me.
He's about to-
Talk
he's
a lot.
so mad at her.
I need to
They're
shut my
both
mouth.
team
Like, what are y'all
mad at
talking?
Now she's in her feelings, but she's the one that gets people in their feelings about things that she says about their business. See, what goes around comes around, and sometimes when you get a dose of your own medicine, you don't know how to take it. And that's when you are the weakest link. You're trying to expose all these people, and you're doing it mainly. I don't even think it's about the bag no more. It's out of anger because she's starting to see it for what it is. Bonnie Lashay is, and she knows that when Blueface gets out, just like everyone's telling her, even on these podcasts, because I really believe it's trending. Get her on the show so we can clown her in a subtle way, Get her to spill the beans and also add lies in it, and we can expose her also on the lies that we know that she's lying about. How about that? And that's what they're doing to her.
And that was it.
All right.
Anybody
And
got
you told a
millions of
couple
dollars,
lies.
then we'll talk.
Not only did you show
If there's a big network
He
that
told
wants
a
to
couple
pay,
lies from here to
then.
there.
Not only
First,
did
I
you
didn't
show.
tell
You told a
anything.
couple lies.
I'm not here to talk.
Let's dive
Okay,
in.
wait.
What
No, let's
lies?
dive in.
What do you think?
No, let's
What
dive in.
lies?
What number is he calling off?
It's none of your
Oh my
business.
God.
I'm not gonna say that.
She don't
It
know.
is my
What area?
business because
What
I'm
area
here
code
to
does it
clear
start
the
with?
air.
What area
no
code?
air.
Because I
Air
want
to
you to be
clear.
granted
There's
a
no
phone caller
business.
too. If you really his girlfriend,
I'm not
I
gonna
want you to
tell
know how to
you
put the
or
money on the
anybody.
phone and show you how to hold
It's
it.
okay.
no,
You don't
he
have to
didn't.
show me any of that. I know how to do that.
No, he didn't, because he knows he's not convinced that she is with Blueface and talking to him on that phone. Stop lying.
So how you sending the money to the couple?
Don't worry.
All right, cool.
Oh my
She's
goodness.
mad.
Don't worry about it.
I
Because
was
now you're
asking
an op. You
you
feel like an op to
questions.
me. Like
No,
you're not even
Greg,
getting
go
information
ahead.
out of
It's
me.
oppy.
And that's not
Greg,
cool.
go
Now it's
ahead. Ask
oppy.
another
At
one.
all.
Yeah.
Ask another
Let's
one.
go to
Go.
No, I'm
No,
saying
go
it's
back
lies.
in.
It's lies.
I'm gonna go back in.
She
Okay,
doesn't
it's
want me to
lies.
expose
It's
no
okay.
I'm not gonna do it then. I'm not gonna
There's
do it because
nothing
I don't
to
have a dog in the fight.
expose. There's nothing
I'm
to
saying
expose.
if you his girlfriend, I just wanted to know.
It's none of your business.
Because you got a
Ask
tattoo
him.
of a
Ask
face.
Blue.
That's-
Ask him, and he'll tell you.
But
How
you
about
said that you had a conversation
Ask Blue.
and you went for it.
Ask Blue.
He just exposed her lies. He just told her those are lies. They're lies. I'm just, he stopped. That's being a gentleman. Don't put her all the way out there. She's putting people out there. She'll get her time.
So
Ask Blue.
it's already
Ask
been drunk
my,
going on.
ask my man. You want to know anything?
Like,
ask
this was
him.
good.
That's what I think is gonna happen next. I think he's gonna publicly come out and like denounce her. Like he really is. And I
He
told her
is.
that too, because she's been picking and just out. You know what I mean?
He's gonna denounce her, of course. He's gonna diss her, drag her, like I said, put a Y in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. You heard me say it out of my mouth, in my opinion. He is going to denounce her. He is gonna do a smear campaign on Bonnie Lashay. So she's starting the smear campaign. She's starting the smear campaign on Blueface before he gets out. So she beats him to the race. But he's gonna finish it.
Out in the world saying whatever she wants. And he told her on the phone the other day, like, you're gonna force my hand. I'm gonna tell people I don't know you. So that's what he's gonna do
And
next.
that's what was said
And I
in
told
that
her
phone
as soon
call
as-
that you guys
as-
can clearly hear.
From the manager.
That's
From
not the
the
manager.
manager.
That's not the
But we know he knows her. But he's gonna act like he don't know her. Not act, actually. Let me clean that up. He's gonna say, yeah, I knew her, but she's a groupie, she's a fan, she's obsessed, and she left because I wasn't messing with her like that.
manager.
You said the manager.
Listen,
called
that's not the
other day.
manager.
No,
That's not what
listen.
we're talking
And
about.
I told Bonnie, as soon as that happens, girl, you need to move on from that.
It's so
You need to
funny.
move on.
I'm
This
not
is
telling you to
right?
move on.
So,
I'm
so,
telling
so,
you if
oh wait.
it's
So let me
yours,
ask you
then
this:
claim it.
Do you is your relationship with Blue? Do you not feel that this is toxic?
I feel
think she
like,
loves low-key.
yeah. I feel good.
Yeah.
I'm in a
That was
good space with him. We can. And
Yeah, I had to back up a little
So
bit.
you want to?
I feel like if we want to move forward, we can. Or if he wants to be upset with me, then we can do our, go separate ways. But we've always been friends. And
Okay, so
I see
y'all
you
always
guys
been
as
friends.
friends.
Can you see the facial expression of the interviewer with the dreads? I forgot his name. Put it in the comment section. But Hunty, this is what I mean by a trend. People putting her on podcasts. She don't even know. She thinks that she's putting herself out there. Like people promoting her, which she is getting promoted, but it's in a bad way. But there's no such thing as good promotion and bad. It's all good at the end of the day. Somebody will pick her up. She will make a bag, but how she got the bag is what people will talk about for a lifetime. She got it the wrong way, in my opinion.
I feel like
you guys will be
I love
friends.
him. He has a lot going on, and
Yeah.
so do I. So wherever that
Does he love you,
I'm
though?
Okay with I'm always have his back, regardless.
So you knew Blueface before
Chrisean,
the show.
yeah.
So she says.
Before Chrisean, before there was
One
ever a
video that we
Chrisean,
know of.
I knew Blue.
Okay, and what was your relationship then?
Just friends.
One video that we know of she was in, and I heard her on her cousin's podcast. I will retract my statement if I misheard what she said, but I thought it was she met him when she was in one of his music videos or videos, whatever kind of videos he does. Okay, beside music videos, if they even exist, and that's my opinion as well. But that's how she met him. So I don't know what she's talking about. Maybe she did know him before Chriseanrock because he did a music video or some type of a video before he met Chriseanrock, and that's how she knew of Blueface. She wasn't like a friend; she was an associate, somebody he did business with for one of his videos, and that's it, and that's all.